Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we have another game of Magnus Carlsen, the world champion. And he's playing with the white pieces against Nakamura. And the game started with e4, e5. And I just want to remind you to subscribe my channel. I will analyze many games. I will probably do anything you suggest me. So any suggestions, please write that. And if you want me to analyze some games you saw and which you find interesting or something like that, please write that in the comment section. I will do it for you. Back to the game. So Carlsen played knight f3, knight c6, d4. This is named as the Scotch opening. He takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop to c5, and the main move is to play bishop e3, but I don't want to do yet now openings. So Carlsen has his own sort of opening repertoire which he built in all these days. He's working hard on it, and he came up with the move knight c6. It's not that popular. After queen to f6, queen f3. You cannot move this knight because checkmate is threatening on f2, so you have to be aware of that. Queen f3, d takes c6, knight to c3, bishop e6, bishop e3, bishop to b4, and white castles long. Basically, in the Scotch opening, you are arguing with white that black has somewhat strange pawn structure. It's not bad, but in the end game, white has a slight advantage. And after queen takes f3, g takes f3, knight e7, h4, bishop takes c3, b takes c3, rook to d8, rook takes d8, king takes d8, and h5. Endgame is slightly better for white. White has the bishop pair, but he has also some double pawns here. Well, black has only one pair of double pawns, but you can say that this knight is very passive since he cannot attend these squares. That was the point to play h5, not giving this g6 square to this knight. And overall, this position is very comfortable for Carlsen, and Carlsen is known to squeeze people in the endgame. And this is just a position he likes. He's so good in endgames, that's what he likes. And this is a slight advantage for white. And now Nakamura played the move f5. And Carlsen came up with c4, trying to make this bishop passive. And after rook to f8, rook to g1, attacking some more weaknesses. Rook f7 and a4. The idea is to play obviously a5, and that allows to somewhat fix black's pawn structure. You'll see that in the game. So after a6, he played a5, trying to fix this pawn structure so that no pawn breaks are possible. And if no pawn breaks are possible, the double pawns will stay forever. He could have done the same idea with c5, just the same idea. Yeah, but he probably argued that this bishop, it would be nice if he would have this diagonal, so a6, a5 I mean. g6 was played by Nakamura, and now Carlsen played rook to g5, positioning his pieces better. And after rook to f6, h takes g6, rook takes g6, he played c5. Now this pawn structure is completely fixed. There are no pawn breaks at all, not yet. And this bishop cannot attack these two pawns because they're in the opposite color. So he's trying to remove his weaknesses and he's trying to make weaknesses for his opponent. King e8, bishop d3, rook takes g5, bishop takes g5, and h5. Now Nakamura has a pass pawn, but that pass pawn could be also a weakness for him. King to d2, king f8, and now black just says, white cannot improve his position, I will just move around with my king. That's his idea actually. So, but Carlsen just continues with king e3, king f7, and now he decided. And now it's white to move here. There are two main ideas, both are good. Carlsen went for an ambitious line. Yes, one idea is to play king to d4. As you can see my graphic, bishop wants to get to f1 and to h3 and to f5. The whole idea is to attack black's weakness, f5. And yeah, okay. The other idea is to play bishop takes e7, king takes e7, and e5. Trying to get this king to this pawn. So trying to win a pawn. After h4, Carlsen played a brilliant move, f4. You shouldn't play king f4 because you can't go through this barrier. And you don't want to play king to g5 because then this pawn will run. So he played f4. Now he can get into this pawn. And after king to f4, he played f3. b6. This is a small inaccuracy. And now I want you to think here. And pause this video, take your time, and come back with a better position for white. The current move here is a takes b6. And after c takes b6, you go for bishop a6. I want to show you what happens after c takes b6. And after c takes b6, a takes b6, and a5. This position is unclear. In fact, I would like to play this position with black, because black has two pass pawns, as you can see on my graphic. And this pawn is a weakness because this king can just get it. Sorry. Yep. And so that pawn is a weakness, and these two pass pawns are pretty strong. So this is a bit scary, and this was probably what Nakamura thought. But after a takes b6, he takes b6, bishop takes a6. I think he missed this move, because if you see this position, you think, oh my gosh, Magnus Carlsen trapped his white bishop here. b5, the bishop is trapped, gone, game over. But is this really game over? No, Carlsen would have gone for it if he has seen a winning idea. King to f2. Basically, he just wants to get this pawn. And he says, if I get this pawn, I will get here with my king, and I will get this pawn in the future somewhere. So after king to c7, king g2, king b8, king h3, king a7, king takes h4, king takes a6. This is actually a bit a winning position for Magnus. Even though he's a bishop down, this is a winning position for Magnus. King to g5. After king g5, king to b7, king f6, and bishop to d5. And meanwhile, you cannot play bishop to c8 because then e6 comes. King to c7, e7, bishop to d7, king f7. And this is just winning because after king b8 or whatever move, you have this queen and you win the bishop back. And this is a winning endgame for white. White just goes and he picks up this pawn, and this is winning. So after You play bishop d5, and now I want you. Carlsen played the amazing move c3. It's a very prophylactic, good move. After move like king takes f5, there's bishop f3, and there are some ideas with bishop d1 taking this pawn, and then suddenly this pawn gets a bit annoying because it starts to run. So Carlsen doesn't want to allow any bit of counterplay, and he played c3. Now this pawn can move. King c7, king takes f5, king d7, king f6, bishop takes f3, e6, king e8, king to e5, king to g4, f5, bishop h3, and f6. This king can just go on and take this pawn. It's unbelievable how this bishop is doing nothing. This position is like if this bishop wouldn't be here, it is just the same evaluation. This bishop can't do anything about this position. Bishop g4, king d6, bishop h3, e7, bringing the pawns on the black square so the bishop can't attack. And after king f7, king takes c6, Nakamura just resigned. Because black cannot really do anything more than just go on these two squares or just move his bishop around. So Nakamura just resigned here, while white can pick up this pawn, and then this guy is going to queen. You cannot do anything about it. You can sack this bishop for that pawn, but at the end, this pawn will queen. So this is just hopeless. I will just demonstrate you that. So after king e8, king takes b5, king f7, c6, king e8, king to b6, king to f7, king to c7, king e8, king to b8. Game over. So this was a very, very brilliant game played by Magnus Carlsen. This shows how he understands chess. He understands nearly every position he's getting, and it's just unbelievable. And I will just show you that position here after b6 that he found that a takes b6, a c takes b6, and probably Nakamura just thought about moves like c takes b6, but then he thought, okay, a5, and this fast pawn is very strong, it will start to run, and something like that. But Carlsen says no. He just plays bishop takes a6. And this was just unbelievable. This shows how Carlsen understands chess, how he thinks about this. He's so fearless. It doesn't matter if he loses this bishop. The only matter is if he wins the game or not. So I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe my channel for more chess in your life. I will do more analysis videos and more things. And if you want me to recap any games you like, just write that in the comment section. And if you want me to do anything else about chess, just write that in the comment section. Feel free for that. And I see you later in the next video. Bye.